Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to do my Boxycharm unboxing for the month of August, and like my other videos I'm going to do this a try on style, so I try the products on my face as I share them with you. And this is the look I have on my face using some of the products I got today. So if you would like to see what I got on my box and how the products performed on my face, then please keep watching. So the first product I'm just going to share real quick is a nail polish, and it is this one right here. It's from the brand Adesse, New York, and I'm wearing it on my nails right now. I didn't want to paint my nails on camera because that's boring. You know what it looks like when I paint my nails, but I actually love this color. I think it is so pretty. It really reminds me of one of the colors in Kathleen Light's summer collection. I can't remember what it's called, but it's her bright reddish shade that basically looks really similar to this. And I love her nail polish shades. I think they're so pretty. I really do want to order them, but I just haven't ordered them yet because I'm trying to save money. So it's nice to get a nail polish that is similar in the color to hers, because when I saw that color I thought it was so pretty. And this does go on pretty nicely. I have gotten something from this brand before, I think in a previous Boxycharm. It was a top coat that makes your nail polish look matte, and it worked pretty well, so I was kind of familiar with this brand already. I think the packaging is really nice, and this is an organic infused nail lacquer, and it is 12 free, so it does not contain DBP, toluene, camphor, formaldehyde resin, parabens, sulfates, phthalates, GMOs, or petrochemicals, triclosan, or triphenyl phosphate. So it's a very clean nail polish as far as I know, since it doesn't include any of those 12 ingredients, and it is not tested on animals. I did do 2 coats, but I didn't really need 2 coats. When I did 1 coat on its own, it was very opaque and you didn't really see through it at all. I just am used to doing 2 coats, so I ended up doing 2. I like the finish. It's very glossy and shiny looking. The only thing that I don't really like about this, and this could just be my particular bottle, I don't really know, but I didn't really like the brush applicator because it had a couple hairs that were stray hairs that were sticking out a little bit. So then when I would paint my nails, it would kind of make little lines on my skin because the brush wasn't cut evenly. But I kind of fixed that. I got a tweezer and pulled the hair out of the brush, and then it worked a little bit better. Just compared to some other nail polishes I have, the other brushes are a little bit better. They're a little bit easier to work with. This one is a little bit, it's not stiff, but it's just not as rounded on the edge, if that makes sense. So it makes it kind of hard to get a really clean rounded cuticle line or cuticle edge. So this nail polish is a gel effect nail polish by Adesse, and it retails for $18. So this is supposed to give you the look of a gel manicure without using UV or LED lamps. And it says it is infused with organic bamboo extract, argan, and shea oils to soothe and rejuvenate your nails while delivering high definition color and a super shiny finish that won't chip or scratch. I'm not sure how long it is going to last since I just put it on my nails, but I'm happy with it so far. The next product is this little guy. It is a face paint for lips and cheeks, and it is from the brand Aloette. It looks like it's in the shade Blooming Berry, and it says for lips, apply directly to lips with your finger or a lip brush, and then for cheeks, apply a small drop to the liquid brush and apply to the apple of the cheeks in a soft circular motion. And this little bottle says it's cruelty free, and then there's a little symbol that says farm to jar. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm kind of interested. I want to look that up. For this product, it is by the brand Aloette again, and it retails for $35. It says it is enriched with jojoba esters, vitamin E, and other essential oils that will heal and nourish the skin while providing long-lasting dewy color to the cheeks and lips. I'm not going to use it on my cheeks today because I already set my face. My foundation's already on, as you can see, and I already set it with a powder. And I typically don't really like using cream blushes. That's just not really my thing. I prefer a powder blush, but I'm going to use it on my lips. So just in this little tube, so I'll squeeze some out. It's a really pretty color. It's kind of like a berry color, but it's not really dark. It actually applies really nicely on my lips. It has pretty good pigmentation. I didn't even use that much, so I think it looks really nice. It feels really nice on my lips. It's not emphasizing my dryness. It makes my lips feel really hydrated and moisturized, but it doesn't feel sticky or greasy. So I like how it's a very natural looking lip tint. It's not anything that's too pigmented or too harsh, but it does still have enough pigmentation to, show up on your lips, and it feels really nice on my lips as well. And it kind of has a sweet taste to it. It tastes good, very subtle. It's not like a strong flavor or anything, but it tastes kind of sweet. It doesn't really smell like anything. I think this is a perfect product to use on a no makeup kind of day when you just want to have something really natural and just have something that's going to make your lips look like they have a little bit of color, but not anything too much. And also, if you don't like wearing lipstick and you like to just wear either lip tints or tinted lip glosses or tinted lip balms, stuff like that, this is a good option. This says it retails for $35. I do think that is kind of expensive for this. I'm not familiar with this brand, so it could be because this is a clean makeup brand. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, $35 for a lip product is kind of expensive. I don't spend that much on lipsticks, really. No, I think the most I spent on lipstick is probably $20. I wouldn't spend that much on a lip product like this, but maybe if you were gonna use it for your lips and cheeks, I guess you could kind of justify it for that reason since you're gonna use it for two things, but I am happy with it. Okay, so the next product is something that I'm really excited about. It is from the brand Tarte. I'm so shocked and happy that we have a Tarte product in our box this month, and it's palette. So this is the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. I think the packaging is so pretty. It's so stunning. It's so cute, and it's like gold on the back and on the edge, and then it has this really cute bluish purple coral print. I just think that this palette is so cute. I love the shades in here, and it's such a nice little size. Like, it'd be perfect to travel with, and it's so cute. They're really wearable shades. There's nothing in here that's too crazy, and I don't have anything from Tarte. I've never tried, I mean, I do have stuff from Tarte. I've never tried any of Tarte's eyeshadows before, so I'm really excited to give these a try. It says that the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 palette retails for $36. It is a crease-free eyeshadow palette with the best-selling creamy powder formula in 8 cool tone shades. It says that you could apply each shade using your fingertips or your favorite eyeshadow brush with no primer necessary. I did put primer on my eyelids today just because I wanted, I don't know, even though it says you don't need a primer, I still wanted to use a primer just to give it a fair shot. In the future, I could try it without a primer. So I just remember that there's some brushes in the box that I want to use with this palette. So I'm going to show you the brushes first and then move on to my eyes. So it also came with a set of 3 brushes right here. And these are from the brand MODA. And it is their Pro 3-piece brush set by Royal and Langnickel. So you get 3 brushes that retail for a total of $26. So this one is a chisel brush. It is called their BMX 250 brush. It has a curved edge, and then it's like kind of flat, so it's like good for chiseling out your cheekbones if you want to go like that. So the chisel brush says that it can be used to apply highlight or contour with its unique curved design. And then the next brush is this one, and this is the BMX 130 pointed blush brush. I think this brush is so nice. I don't have any blush brushes like this, so I'm really excited to try it. I've wanted to use one of these for a long time, these like pointed, really fluffy, tapered brushes. I think that they look so nice, and I really want to try it. This one says that it could be used to apply blush and powder with precision or use a tapered edge to create a subtle contour. So I do think that would be nice to like blend out your contour, or just use it to contour if you wanted to do like a really light contour. And then the last brush that it came with is this one. It is their BMX 430 crease brush. And this one says that you can use it to define and blend the crease or use to buff over your entire eyelid. And then these products are cruelty-free, 100% vegan, and no animal products are used. And it says you can use them for wet and dry products. And it has a waterproof silk touch handle. It kind of has a rubbery, like really smooth matte feel. So I'm going to move on to my eyes. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So I'm going to go into my Morphe Kathleen Lights palette just because it has a good setting shade. So I'll just use the shade up here to set my entire eyelid. I'm going to start out the shade right here. It's called Marina, and I'm just going to add this to my crease. I'm going to switch to this Morphe brush. It's a MB16 brush, just so I could pack on color on my lid. And I'm going to take this gold shade up here, and this one is called Sunset, and I'm just going to add this all over my lid. These shadows are definitely creamy like they say, and I feel like it is true that you wouldn't need a primer with it because they're so creamy. It feels like they just stick to your eyelids so easily. So next time I'm definitely going to try it without a primer just to see if you don't need a primer. With a typical shimmery eyeshadow like this, to get this level of pigmentation, I would definitely need to use some kind of setting spray. I really want to go into this dark bluish teal gray shade. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain it, but I think it's so pretty. This one right here, it's called Riptide, because I never really use shades like this, so why not? So I'm just going to use that fluffy blending brush again, or crease brush from MODA, and I just put a little bit on the brush, and I'm just going to focus this in my crease. Right in the crease. That has really good pigmentation, like I barely even applied it. I'm going to focus it on the outer corner of my lid and then blend it into the crease. Wow, this one is like super pigmented and applies so easily. I'm gonna go back into that Marina shade that I used in my crease before and just start adding that above to blend it out. And I'll add more of that Sunset Gold shade back on the lid, just where it kind of blended away a little bit. I'm gonna go back into that Marina shade, that brown shade in the crease for the transition shade. Just add a little bit more. But I'm adding this like above that bluish shade so everything looks nice and blended. I'm gonna take that shade Conch, which was the light shade up here, and just add that to my brow bone. And then I'm gonna go into the shade Pearl. I'm just going to add some of this to my inner corner. I'm gonna use that Riptide shade again and just smudge that on my lower lash line close to my lashes. And then we're gonna use that Marina shade and just run that underneath it, just so it looks more blended. Because like anytime I do like a colorful look on my lower lash line, I like to put like a more neutral shade, like a brown type shade underneath it just to blend it. So I just finished up my eyes with some eyeliner and mascara. So now I'm just going to move on to the last couple products in the box. So this product is from the brand PUR, and it is a set of their Pro eyelashes. These are 3D cruelty-free luxe lashes, and it says they last up to 30 wears. And it is in the style Bombshell. These are vegan friendly, cruelty free, and paraben free. I'm excited to give these a try. I'm not gonna put them on today though, because today is not like a special occasion where I would wear lashes. I'm just going to go cook dinner when I'm done with this video. So I don't need lashes to cook dinner. I do think these are really pretty, and I don't have a ton of lashes. I only have like 2 sets of lashes, so it's nice to have another little set of lashes since I don't really wear lashes that much, but it's nice to get a set. And these are again from the brand PUR, and they retail for $14. It says they're handcrafted with the finest luxury silk to provide ultra lightweight, natural looking fuller lashes, and they are cruelty free, durable, reusable, and safe for contact wearers. And then I already showed you these 2 brushes that were in that set, but I haven't tried them yet, so I'm going to try them on my face real quick. I'm going to use my Anastasia contour kit, the light to medium shade one, and go into this shade. So it definitely like allows you to create that really sharp line to chisel out your cheekbones. I don't know if it's like my favorite type of brush to use for this, because I feel like that looks way too harsh. So I don't know how much I'm gonna like this one for contouring, but this might be good, like they say, for highlighting. I don't know. It's just like kind of like too dense of a brush for me personally. I just prefer a fluffier contour brush that's not quite so dense, just so you can blend it out a little bit better. I think I'm gonna try this fluffy one since it says you could contour with this one as well. And I'm gonna dip that into that powder as well, the same one, and then just blend. Ooh, I think this one works a little better. Like you could do a more diffused contour, not so harsh. Just makes it a little bit easier to blend. But these brushes are so soft. Like, I never heard of this brand before, but they're really, really soft and fluffy. And then I just dipped it into the light highlighting shades just to apply a little bit to my under eye area. Because why not? And then I think I'm going to use a little bit of my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, and I'm going to use that same brush. So I really like how this applies bronzer and how it contours. It just like gives a really nice bit of warmth to your skin, and it blends so nicely. So I'm really happy with this brush. So for blush, I'm going to use this one from Tarte. It is the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Celebrated. I'm going to use that brush again just to see how it applies blush. Ooh, this one, oh my gosh, this applies blush so nicely. I think I just found my favorite blush brush. My new favorite. It looks so like blended and soft and diffused, and it didn't like disrupt my makeup underneath or anything. I love this brush for applying blush. This is like probably gonna be my new favorite blush brush. Like it just made my blush apply so nicely and seamlessly and didn't cause it to be patchy or anything. The Tarte blushes don't really apply patchy anyway, but just depending on what brush you use, sometimes blushes could apply a little bit more like streaky and patchy, if you know what I mean. I think this just made it apply so nicely. So I'm really happy with this brush. I'm just going to try using this brush for highlight just to see how it works, since they say you can use it for that. So I'm going to use my Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit and then use the 2 middle shades. I don't know how this is going to work because I don't usually use a brush like this to highlight, but we'll see. I'm like focusing on the tip of the angle, if that makes sense, so that it's not going to apply too much. Actually, that applies highlight pretty nicely. So I would probably in the future just use this for highlight application and not for contouring. Maybe I would use this if I was blending out cream contour, but not for powder contour. And then I just use a little bit of the shade Forever Lit in this palette, which I love using as a topper. So that's everything that was in my Boxycharm box for August. I really like the products that were in the box this month. I think that they're so pretty, especially my favorites are the eyeshadow palette and that blush brush. I think that blush brush is amazing. But overall, I'm happy with everything. There's nothing that I didn't like. So I added up the price of all the products that were in this month's box, and the total is $129, which is a pretty good deal considering that the box is $21 a month. And if you're not familiar with Boxycharm, each box is supposed to have at least $100 worth of products in the box, but it's for $21. So this month was $129, which is like amazing. You get a really good deal. And they're really good brands because I got stuff from PUR Cosmetics, Tarte Cosmetics, and then the other 3 things, I'm not as familiar with the brands, but the products worked really well and I'm really happy with them. Let me know in the comments what you got in your box this month and if you're happy with the products. I would love to know what you guys think. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!